was the last time you actually slowed down enough to taste where you were instead of perhaps just fulfilling an itinerary? Most of the times, our trips today look like rushing from one activity to the next without really understanding what made a place feel special in the first place. But where we're today, it's different. I'm Muskan Kaur from Outlook Traveler, and today we're spending a day in Fratelli Vineyards, located in the heart of rural Maharashtra, in Akluj, just 3 hours away from the hustle and bustle of Pune. Where I'm sitting right now, I'm surrounded by acres and acres of vineyards, 240 to be specific. Over the next 24 hours, we're going to learn how the wine I'm holding in my hand right here makes it into this glass. We're going to walk through vineyards, meet the people behind the wines, and understand what really goes behind creating a vineyard experience in India.
The idea is to make high quality wines, so everything comes behind the quality of your grapes. So we have chosen clones of Chenin Blanc, for example. We are here in this vineyard that are coming directly from France. So we chose the best clones and imported directly. And of course, now it's almost 20 years of experience of growing grapes for wines. Fratelli means brothers, and we are the 6 couples of brothers as founders of Fratelli. So our idea was to create a product made in India for the Indian market. That was the vision, but it has to be on top of the quality. In order to develop everything from here, from an agronomical point of view first, and then from an enological point of view.
For the beginners to understand the wine, first of all, check the color of the glass, the color of your wine, whichever red, white you see, and then you swirl and you sniff the bouquet of the wine. It should be, I would say that it should be more pleasant on the nose for the beginners to understand. Then you go for the second dip, try and sip it. Okay, so they have to understand how it gives you in your mouth, how it hits you on your palate. So whatever suits your palate, go with that. Then slowly try to explore more. Maybe you start with white wine, you like styles of white wine, then you try rosé. You like rosés, then you can go sparklings. You like sparklings, then you can go to red.
Apart from this color, what else is different about all 3 of them?
So rosés are made from the light extraction of the red grape varietal. So the color is light. And the pink depends on the shade, how we want to make it. And it is very refreshing. It can be sweet, it can be light as well, it can be approachable as well. So that's rosé. It is a light wine with a lot of fruit and beautiful color. When in terms of white wine has no phenols. So that gives you a lot of fruit as well and bright acidity. Because when we harvest these white grapes, we want that nice refreshing acidity to come in our glass. When it comes to the red wine, obviously red is a bigger grape varietal. We have varietals like Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Pinot, Merlot. So that bigger grape and Sangiovese, the bigger grape varietals will give you bold extraction.
So what would you suggest are good food pairings for red, rosé and white wine respectively?
So starting from rosés, rosés is a good aperitif. Rosés can go with salads because rosé wines are light, so you don't want to pair them with something that is very spicy. Whites, they go with seafood very well because of the refreshing acidity. So try to pair white wine which has good acidity, which is dry, something which has a lot of spice, because that acidity will cut through the spiciness and open up your taste buds. Red for me, I want to pair with nice meat. Okay, in case of vegetarian, can pair red with nice mushrooms or tofus, something which has more concentration of the food. We are the only one who have planted a very exotic grapes like Cabernet Franc that you will not find anywhere in India. So obviously we at Fratelli focus on the viticulture and the science of growing wines a lot. So if we have good grapes, we make good wines.
All our cultivation, all our vineyards are very close to the winery. So the transportation is not impacting on the quality of grapes. So the first step is to have a highest quality grape in the vineyards and later on preserve their quality back to the winery. So we are a distance of 15 minutes driving from the winery. So these grapes in less than 1 hour, they will be already crushed. So that's how we guarantee the quality of our grapes and later on of the wine.
So this is the winery. The building was from around 2009 to 10 and our first bottling was done here in 10. This is where all the magic happens. This is where all the juice and crush, ferment, blending, all the wine is made. Everything has been made in this tank hall. So after the grape is harvested, we bring the grapes here at the crushing pad. So we have a press cycle like for 2 to 3 hours. And then the juice that comes from the first 45 minutes or 1 hour is a free run that we separate in a different tank. Then we age those wine in the cellar. Once your base wine is ready, like your sparkling base is ready, then we make a separate yeast culture. And when we make a separate yeast culture, it takes 5 to 6 days to activate. So when we add that culture in the base wine that we want to ferment, we bottle it and keep it. So the second fermentation will happen in the bottle.
जनवरी के फर्स्ट वीक से हम अप्रैल के 15th ऑफ अप्रैल तक हमारा सीज़न रहता है हार्वेस्टिंग से। यूजुअली वाइट वैरायटल हमारे अर्ली हार्वेस्ट होते हैं और रेड वैरायटल बाद में होते हैं। जो ज़्यादा विगरस वैरायटीज़ है तो हम प्रेफर थोड़ा लाइट सॉइल मीडियम सॉइल करते हैं और कम विगरस वैरायटल के लिए समझो शार्डनी है तो डिफ़िकल्ट टू ग्रो हियर, सो उसके लिए थोड़ा फर्टाइल सॉइल हम प्रेफर करते हैं। अब हर विंटेज के वाइन पे मौसम का क्लाइमेट का इफेक्ट होता है।
You know what stays with you after a trip like this? It's not just the wine, although those were absolutely incredible. But what stays with you is understanding how wine fits into the land, the food, the people, and the time it takes to do things properly. If you've been curious about Indian wines, vineyard stays, or just the idea of slowing down for a day, Fratelli is a pretty great place to start. And if you ever felt intimidated by wine, which we all have at some point, by taking you behind the bottle, the vineyard makes it feel human again. This was our time at the Fratelli Vineyards. And honestly, we could have stayed for a little longer.